today's session is really special because this is about how to growth hack. Everyone today, in today's day and age, especially because of the pandemic, is in a state of confusion, is in a state of you can say maybe regress in terms of where they were planning to go, they have not been able to go. So this is where I think today's session is very foundational, and it's for everyone, regardless of whether you are into marketing, not into marketing. If you are starting your own business, if you are thinking about getting into sales, or even if you want to lose weight, this is the session for you. Okay, so the idea is very simple: how to growth hack. You need to understand one of the main parts about growth hacking or anything to do with the sessions which I take. They are applicable in across the spheres in our life. And why it is like that? Because what you do, okay, in one instance is how you do everything else. So when I talk about growth hacking, I want to give you a practical approach to growth hack to your success. This is not going to be a mumbo jumbo class wherein I am going to give you some ज्ञान in terms of marketing में ऐसे growth hack करो और आपको million followers मिल जाएंगे, because ऐसा कोई formula है नहीं. Everyone, each one of us needs to find our own path. Okay, even if you must have seen a lot of you can say people who are in the same space, but they have their individual personalities. And in today's day and age, especially after the whole or during the whole pandemic, one thing which is clear is you need to have something of your own in terms of your personal branding bolo, yeah, business bolo, yeah, you might just say a presence online, because that is what will act as a leverage in the future. Okay, so I basically, I don't like to talk about the pandemic as such because it's everyone else is talking about it. But the only thing which I would like to focus on is if there is a better time to start off on your own personal journey, it is today, because that is where you're going to create something unique of your own, which is going to help you in your business or job or your relationship. Okay, so without further ado, let's just dive into this. So, very simply, how many of you guys know what growth hacking is? Okay, how many of you guys know what growth hacking is? Please answer in the chat, because that will be faster. In case you guys are having a question or something which you want me to expand on, I would be more than happy to do that, but that will happen towards the end. So put those long questions or questions that require long answers into the Q&A console on Zoom. Okay, otherwise I'm good with the chat, right? Now, one of the main things is when it comes to growth hacking, we need to just understand, and this is what I do with each and everything in my, you can say, work. Now, Alam Khan is saying it is growth hacking is scaling from a current situation. Correct. Growth actually is quite simple to understand. It is increasing in size, right? So Alam is absolutely right. If we want to scale up, this is where growth hacking can help, right? Now, what I have done here in this slide is I've just made it very simple. Growth means increasing in size. Hacking is again a simpler part. You want to achieve some result faster using a number of techniques. There's no prescribed formula. Okay, you will try anything to make that happen. Not in a unethical way or something, but still you would go to the extent of trying out various things which are not normally in your domain, and still try to achieve the result. And that is what growth hacking is all about. Okay, uh, let's one second. So if we take into account this particular explanation, growth hacking basically just implies a simple thing: achieving a set goal bigger, faster, and using optimized ways. We want to achieve something fast, we want to achieve something big, and we want to use different techniques. That is what growth hacking is all about. Okay, so let's look at some examples. Few growth goals which are there in each of our lives. Okay, it might be different for each person, but I'm just saying ki how we normally think, right? So we might think in a way ki okay, I put on weight and I want to lose fat to reduce my weight by 20 kgs. Okay, so this is one way to think about. The other part which we think about is I want to gain 10 kg of muscle. One second, did I miss? Yeah, sorry. The goals which we have are simple. Okay, sorry for that. I actually went forward. So the goals which we have in our minds are very simple. I want to lose fat. I want to gain muscle. I want to maybe make friends. I want to go out on a date, or I want to read more books. Okay, these are goals which each one of us have, but these are not growth goals. Okay, why they are not growth goals? Because there is nothing attached to it in terms of a definite period or definite amount. So this is where the growth goals come into play, and growth goals are very specific. If you want to lose fat, how much fat you want to lose? Okay, you want to lose fat to reduce your weight by 20 kgs. That much fat you want to lose. So it is something which is a goal now. The first part was just a dream. If you think of it, I want to lose fat. I want to make money. Okay, how much money? That's a very proper growth question. Okay, so then it is gain 10 kg of muscle. Make friends की जगह पे make two new friends. Again, you're giving yourself something to look forward to with the set result in mind. This is what I am coming to. Score score a date with the girl next door. Score a date is so random. Like किसी के साथ आपको थोड़ी डेट पे जाना होगा. You want to go on a date with a specific person. So make that the goal instead of saying कि I want to go out on a date, because go out on a date में कुछ भी आ जाएगा. Okay, read books is again random. I want to read two books. Okay, that is specific. Let's look at it even more in a more specific way. I want to lose fat to reduce weight by 20 kgs in 3 months, and this is where growth hacking comes to play. आपने एक डेडलाइन दे दिया है. ओके, आपने एक स्पेसिफिक गोल रखा एंड उसको डेडलाइन दिया. दैट इज योर ग्रोथ हैकिंग का गोल. I want to gain 10 kg muscle in 6 months because maybe your wedding is there or your friend's wedding is there. You want to look fit or whatever that is, right? Then I want to make two new friends in 2 months. Mandar is talking about SMART. You can say the abbreviation SMART, which is specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. Yeah, Mandar, that is right. SMART goals are the kind of goals that we want to set. Okay. Again, I don't like to get you can say caught up in jargon. That's why I'm not using it that way. But I'm just saying when we think of make friends. Then I'm saying go एक level upper and say I want to make two new friends, and go one more level up and say I want to make two new friends in 2 months. Okay, so there are just three steps to this, and you will get the growth hacking ka goal, right? The next part is I want to score a date with the girl next door in 15 days. I want to read two books in 1 month, right? So Mandar is right. These goals are smart goals. They are very specific. They can be measured. 20 kgs अगर आपने weight reduce नहीं किया in 3 months, okay, and losing fat, not losing muscle, तो वो दिख जाएगा अगर आप day one से count रखोगे तो. Then achievable. Ask any. I'll show you how this is achievable. Also, let's go to the next slide for that. So अभी वहां पे वी हैड रिटन मंथ्स. मंथ्स में सोचना थोड़ा मुश्किल हो जाता है because it's too random. And if you think about it, why resolutions don't work is because we make resolutions randomly. We say I want to become fit this year. I will go to gym every day. Now I will go to gym every day होने नहीं वाला लाइफ में. So if you have a goal which you can say lose fat to reduce weight by 20 kg in 2 months, या 3 months, उसको आप हफ्तों में देखो, because our brain is wired in such a way that we can make sense when we come to the lowest denominator. So instead of going to let's say months, which is very random, because months अगर आपने बोल दिया then you are going to start thinking ki you have time, and that's where procrastination sets in. So when you make it weeks, now you are getting into more specificity, and you are going to be more accountable towards this. Okay, so all these goals you can see मैंने months को weeks में convert कर दिए. That means if I want to read 2 books in 4 weeks, I need to finish these things फटाफट to make that happen. I know अगर दोनों book है, and let's say एक book average out करते हैं, one book is for 300 pages, so I need to read one book in 2 weeks. Okay, and that is 2 weeks में I need to finish 300 pages. That means every day I need to finish around 20 pages. Okay, the math was simple. 2 weeks को मैंने days में convert किया, तो approximately round off कर दिया कि 15 दिन होते हैं, and 15 को मैंने 300 से divide मारा. Okay, so it is basically 300 divided by 15, and that is 20 pages per day. Now suddenly my goal has become very specific. Instead of tagging the goal of 2 books in uh, 2 months, I will, or 1 month, I will start looking at a simpler goal, which is 20 pages in one day. Okay, 20 pages in one day is very simple to achieve. How many of you guys feel, or uh, let me know this, how many books have you read in the last 1 month? Can you guys please add a number, everyone? How many books which are around 300 pages or 600 pages ka do book have you guys read in the last 4 weeks? Hetal is honest, zero, none. Okay. Guys, it would be fun to get everyone out here to talk about this. Okay. Now, my question to you guys would be, how many of you want to read books? And if your answer is yes, okay, if your answer is yes, that you want to read more books, then just press 1 on your keyboard and send in the reply. Now, all of you who are pressing yes, okay, the reason why we are not able to do that is only one. That is, we are looking at the book in a bigger way. We are looking at 300, 600 pages, and वो हम लोगों को लग रहा है ये बुक पढ़ने में टाइम जाएगा, मुझे टाइम चाहिए, तो जब फ्री टाइम रहेगा दैट टाइम आई विल रीड. बट गेस व्हाट, देयर इज नो फ्री टाइम. You have to make time. Now this is why you haven't been able to read books even though you wanted to. So the simplest way to hack this is, you now got the formula key, per day you need to read x number of pages. That's it. Forget about finishing that book in 1 month or something. वो सब भूल जाओ. सिर्फ एक गोल रखो, हर दिन I will put 20 pages per day. Yeah, 10 pages per day. It's okay. It's not a race. Okay. Start from 10 pages per day. And if we talk after 1 month, and if you keep that streak going, you would have read a 300-page book. Okay. So this is how we do growth hacking. Growth hacking is only about this, breaking down the goal in the most simplest denominator, so that we don't get overwhelmed by the number. We get the actual number कि per day क्या करना है, and we start working on that. Okay. If I want to make, so let's go to the next slide. Therefore, whatever formula we did, what we need to do is, if I want to lose 20 kgs of fat, okay, or 20 kgs I want to reduce, and I want to lose fat, I need to lose 1.6 kg of fat per week. Okay. I want to gain 0.4 kg of muscle per week, so that I can gain, I think, 10 kg muscle या जो भी लिखा था. And if I meet 4 potential friends in week 1, 4 potential friends, that is week 1 में मुझे सिर्फ ये करना है कि whoever I want to make a connection with, I will reach out to them and ask them out for maybe catching up for a movie or maybe coffee or something. And date के लिए जाना है तो she's your next door neighbor or he's your next door neighbor, you guys are better, you guys are better judges at that. How would you approach that situation? If you know them personally, jo bhi hai, just reach out and have a conversation. Okay. And the simplest part about the book is I want to read one book per 2 weeks. Now, जो मैंने formula बोला pages का, that is more stronger. So that's why I would say I want to read 10 pages per day or 20 pages per day to make this happen. If you guys agree to this formula, if you guys agree to this concept, okay, and just take this right now, log out, the seminar is done, you guys have learned growth hacking, trust me. Because there is nothing more than this. Okay, I will give you some examples, but honestly, this is it. This is growth hacking. So the recipe, let's just revise this. We have a goal, okay, and the goal is achieved via actions taken in a specific amount of time. Okay, if you think about this, goal is like speed, okay, and speed is distance upon time. So if I want to go reach somewhere fast, I want to reach somewhere like I want to reach Goa in 10 hours by car, I know it for a fact that I need to leave around maybe 3 o'clock or something in the night, and I can reach within 10 hours driving to Goa because I will maintain that speed which I want to. Traffic will be lesser on the highway. I will be able to reach at a time where I can enjoy the weather in Goa on that first day of arrival also. So if I want to reach Goa in 10 hours or 12 hours maximum, I just need to take the action to leave on a particular time, and I just need to take the other action that I maintain my speed. Okay. If at any break point, let's say we take break during our trip to Goa, and we might maybe McDonald's Kolhapur में रुकना है या कुछ just to get fresh or something. So at that point we will do an analysis कि 6 घंटे हो गए या 8 घंटे हो गए अब तक पहुंचने के लिए. That means अपने पास अभी 2 से 4 घंटे हैं. Now if there are 2 to 4 hours, then or there are lesser hours, let's say if there are 2 hours only, then I need to optimize. What do I need to optimize? I can optimize my goal. I don't need to reach Goa in 10 hours. That's crazy. Agar if I am enjoying the weather, if I am not feeling well, so on and so forth, jo bhi hoga. If you have people with you who are maybe want to do shopping or sightseeing or take photographs, yeah, koi aur cheez, it's not important to reach that goal in 10 hours unless there is an event or something. If there is an event, then you will optimize saying ki abhi kahin nahi rukenge, right now go in for a loo break, and that's it. So that is optimization, and then we would just repeat this every time. So all your efforts are just, whenever you guys are thinking about growth hacking or whenever you guys are thinking about achieving something in your life, think about a road trip, because a road trip makes you do things which you do without your understanding. Like we want to take a break, we might, there might be a tire का कुछ mess up हो सकता है, कुछ कहीं आगे traffic हो गया या जो भी है. So you have to counter that actual situation by analysis and optimize it so that you make that goal happen. So every goal that you want to reach is just a road trip away. Okay, think about this. Now, what about a marketing goal? A marketing goal is a similar goal. Instead of actions over time, what we are saying is we will apply tactics. Tactics are nothing else but specific actions to achieve a particular result. And these tactics need to be applied on a particular time. Again, इसमें भी एनालिटिक करना पड़ेगा, इसमें भी ऑप्टिमाइज करना पड़ेगा और रिपीट करना पड़ेगा. सेम चीज सेल्स के लिए है. ओके, सो एक सेल्स का गोल होगा या एक मार्केटिंग गोल होगा. सो व्हाट आर दीज गोल्स? लेट्स सी देम. नाउ marketing goals can be more traffic on website. I need more followers on Instagram. I need more leads. I need more downloads. I need more inquiries. I need better cost of acquisition. I need better lifetime value of customer. I need a better ROI. ये गोल्स या तो आप खुद के लिए एज अ बिजनेसमैन रखते हो, या फिर आपके बॉस रखते हैं आपके लिए, या फिर आपके पार्टनर रखते हैं आपके लिए. बट these goals are bullshit. Okay, the goals which really matter are these. You need more relevant traffic on your website. More traffic, again random ho gaya. You need more relevant traffic. You need more targeted followers on Instagram. You need more marketing qualified or sales qualified leads. Depends who you are reporting to. Agar aap marketing manager se baat kar rahe ho, he wants a marketing qualified lead. If you are talking to a salesperson, a sales head, then they might want a sales qualified lead. There's a big difference. Okay. Then more downloads from verified database, like downloads चाहिए. Imagine आपने एक ebook बनाया जिसमें you have spent time, and that particular ebook was for people who want to buy insurance from you. Like people who are interested in buying insurance should download that particular book and then contact you as a consultant. Imagine this particular book, just because you said I want more downloads, I circulate it in the group of 15-year-olds who are in school. Would that download matter to you? 1000 डाउनलोड हो गए, ओके, बट 1000 डाउनलोड बच्चों ने किए. As a consultant for insurance, will that matter to you? Yes or no? Jitin says no. Anyway, others, if you guys have an answer, if yes or no, please put it in the chat. So you need to understand this part. That's why I'm being little, you can say, yeah, Mandar also says no. So basically, the whole point which is there is most of these parts, right? Most of these parts, we want very specific means very specific answers. Now that is where we want downloads from a verified database. Imagine you get 1000 downloads from children who are 15-year-olds versus you get 10 downloads from maybe people who are interested in buying insurance. You know ki these are businessmen and they are downloading your document 10 times versus 1000. Which download will you say is of high quality, businessmen or the students? If it is businessman, type in. Okay, Jitin says businessman. Yeah, businessman. It is not about the number of downloads. It is about the number of verified downloads. Okay. Similarly, inquiries we don't need for our business. We need inquiries from sales qualified leads. Sales qualified leads are those who are interested to purchase immediately. They are not fishing around for pricing and all that. Yeah, they are not very much earlier in the funnel, wherein they are just understanding what you are selling. I want people who understand what I am selling so that they can buy it from me immediately. That is the kind of inquiry we need. Okay. Similarly, better cost of acquisition from a qualified pool, better lifetime value from a particular niche. You might be catering to 5 different niches in terms of your customers. Like you have 5 different customer data sets, but lifetime value of a particular data set is better than others. Okay. Then you need lifetime value from a particular niche. Similarly, better ROI is random. Do you want better ROI from marketing or do you want better ROI from sales? And both are very different again. Okay. So always understand this. When we are talking about goals, we are talking about not random goals, but better goals, which are specific or smart goals, as earlier Mandar had mentioned, right? Now, the next part is ये सब बात करके तो हो जाता है. How do we action this out? Okay, because this is what it is. This today's session is very simple. What I wanted to cover, I have already covered. What I want to now start understanding is how a growth hacker needs to be. Okay, a growth hacker needs to not be rectification नहीं करना है इसका, या you don't need to जैसे कि जीत ने ऐसा बोला था ये करेंगे. You need to have these three qualities, which is you need to be curious. Okay, you're always thinking about कि ये चीज अगर इतना चेंज करूं तो क्या होगा. Okay, and वो क्या होगा आप एनालाइज करने के लिए you are finding out. So you need to be curious mixed with analytical abilities, and you need to be obsessive about your goal. Obsession comes from you want to achieve that goal within a specific time, that you should be hell bent on that. You should not be easy on yourself. Okay, you need to be the driving force behind your company or behind your team who actually makes it happen, because maybe people, your teammates, might not see it in the first place, but because you are obsessed, you will make that happen, and then they will start, you know, having that whole they will start enjoying the win afterwards. So you need to understand what exactly is it that you want to achieve. And this is what I want to understand from you guys. When you have come signed up for this, you can say webinar today, I want to understand what do you want to achieve, and can we basically have a one-on-one right now and just understand ki what's the growth hack that you need, and let's figure that out. Okay. So based on this, if I would really love it for you guys to share what is the growth hack you guys are looking at. So what is the growth hack that you guys are looking at? If you guys can mention, it would really be great. Anand is saying more sales qualified customers. Okay. Anand, let's have a conversation. Can you unmute yourself and let's talk on this?
Sure. Can you hear me? Am I audible?
Yes, Anand, you are. Hi.
Good afternoon. Yeah, good morning.
Good
I'm
morning.
from Pune, and I'm into a travel tourism market. Now,
Okay.
as in pandemic, everything is closed. This is the
Hmm.
time I look. I take it for the to growth or think about what can be done the best once the everything opens up.
Right.
So my thinking is when this everything starts, all of a sudden everything is not going to shoot up. The travel will not immediately increase. So as and when it increases, I need to have more and more people who are going to actual travel. They become my customers.
Right. Okay. Understood. So, right now, uh, are you having some sales at this point? If you don't mind me asking.
Currently it is totally zero. And till the time I was working, but now I took this opportunity to start my business. Now when everything will open up, I will be having my own business, not working for any company.
Okay. So, do you know right now travel is open?
Yeah, it's open, but not as international is not yet open. I'm more into international travel basically.
Okay. And what are you doing for that customer base? How do you acquire them?
Now, whatever the past customers were there, okay, even though I was catering to them, those were the customers of my previous companies. So I don't
Correct.
want to tap on them because it is not, I feel it's unethical to tap on previous companies' customers.
Correct.
So
Correct.
through digital marketing, I need to acquire more customers who will be more customers which I have acquired through my marketing or through my whatever the ways actually.
Okay. So, do you have your own, let's say, website and Instagram page and all these things?
No, I'm in process to do that. So maybe in 1.5 months time, it will be ready.
Okay. What I would say is, website might take time. You're right, but
Hmm.
in the meantime, if you can start off Instagram,
Okay.
okay, or if you can start off LinkedIn, because let's say on LinkedIn you might find the audience who wants to travel abroad and all those things, right?
Okay.
Insta
Great.
and LinkedIn are two examples. And correct me if I'm wrong, if you were earlier in this business,
Hmm.
what was the most successful customer type? Like, who were the customers who used to regularly go on travel?
Family customers, like no family of 4 people, 3 people, or couples. Those were the most successful customers of mine.
Okay, of your organization. Were you guys also into corporate travel?
Not much. But in previous company where I was in corporate travel, my past companies where they used to cater corporate travel, they
Right.
were also very happy with me. But those were not acquired by me actually. Those were the that company's customers only.
No, so being a professional in this space for a few years, do you
Mhm.
think corporate travel will get you that success or family travel?
Both corporate as well as family, because both kind of travelers were happy with my service.
नहीं, them being happy is okay. पैसा कहाँ पे ज्यादा है वो मैं पूछ रहा हूँ.
अच्छा, पैसा कॉर्पोरेट से ज्यादा था.
Khalas. So what I would suggest is the first thing, if that is where the money is, you need to figure out how do you get more customers in that particular space.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Devyani also is on this call, and Devyani also is was into tourism actually and travel. So she also mentioned ki corporate is where the more clientele comes from,
Mhm.
right? And what happens in a corporate setting is, I would imagine ki once the company has listed you as a vendor, then whatever services they want, whenever they will reach out to you.
Absolutely. And
Correct.
as long as you are giving good service, you are keeping them happy with your services. They don't even entertain other suppliers.
Correct. Correct. So that is one part. Now this is about the audience. Like now we are getting into specifics कि मेरा customer base जो मुझे एक build करना है. You can go into family also. I'm not saying no, don't do
Mhm.
that. But my
Mhm.
point is दोनों के लिए थोड़ा अलग strategy आपको पहले तो
True,
दिमाग में रखना पड़ेगा.
true.
Now the growth hack which you would want is obviously you need to come up with a number कि आपको कितने corporates को आप approach करोगे. Example दे रहा हूँ. तो
Okay,
they will take your service. And right
okay.
now I understand time जो है थोड़ा uh, ये है weird है because
Mhm.
at this moment as you mentioned कि international travel is not yet open and all
Right.
those things, but still what I would, based on your understanding of the industry, I would say कि can you make a guess कि how do you approach these customers and how many customers or how many leads you need to get a paying customer basically.
Now in this scenario, even if I reach out to less earlier, पहले क्या होता था? In corporate travel, okay, you have to reach many clients, because एक को आप अप्रोच करोगे तो उसका अपॉइंटमेंट मिलना उसमें काफी टाइम जाता है, बिकॉज दे हैव देयर ओन प्रायोरिटीज. ट्रैवल चेंजिंग द ट्रैवल सप्लायर इज देयर लास्ट प्रायोरिटी,
Right.
लास्ट ऑन द लिस्ट. सो इनिशियली उनका अपॉइंटमेंट मिलना, उनसे मिलना, आगे बात बढ़ना, उसमें काफी टाइम जाता है. तो
Hmm.
बट अभी सिनेरियो वैसे नहीं है. अभी लोगों के पास टाइम है, लाइक ठीक है, दे आर नॉट जस्ट सिटिंग फ्री, बट डेफिनेटली दे हैव मोर टाइम एज कम्पेयर टू अर्लियर. तो पहले अगर 300 क्लाइंट्स को अप्रोच करना पड़ता था, तो आई थिंक नाउ 100, 100-150 लोगों को अगर आप अप्रोच करोगे तो दिन
Hmm.
में दो तीन आपके अपॉइंटमेंट डेफिनेटली फिक्स हो जाता है.
Okay. Now this is just about fixing appointments. What I
या
want to understand is how many of them after fixing appointments also. Let's say दो लोगों से appointment fix हुआ आपका. So in a month, if I assume 20 days, you're working 40 people you'll be talking to.
so around 4 to 5 client you'll be able to convert in a month if you're persistent
Okay.
and
Okay.
consistent.
सही है, सही है. And now you have this metric, which is a
Yeah.
good start point. Now,
Okay.
what I would suggest is growth hack कहाँ पे आता है कि
Mm-hmm.
अगर ये मुझे 5x करना है तो,
Okay.
क्योंकि दैट इज व्हाट हैकिंग इज, राइट? आई वांट टू,
Right.
ये आपने बोला 40 लोगों तक पहुंचना है. सो
Correct.
इफ यू आर हैप्पी विद 40 कस्टमर्स, आई वुड से रीच टू दोस 40 पीपल फर्स्ट. नाउ
Okay.
हाउ डू यू मेक दिस हैपन फास्टर? लाइक यू मेंशन वन इंटरेस्टिंग फैक्ट व्हिच इज 150 लोगों को अप्रोच करेंगे तो दो लोग शायद से मानेंगे.
Correct.
Okay, now in sales, it is very important कि the need is always there. See, there is always a customer out there. The
Right.
customer doesn't know कि you are providing this service.
Right. Right.
So what we need to do is we need to put you somewhere where people will notice you. Now, why will people notice you during pandemic? You need to answer that. कि why
Mm-hmm.
should I trust you with my business का travel?
Because in pandemic many people change their professions, but we have not changed the profession. So in the most difficult time we are still survived, and we are still continuing with the same domain.
That's still okay. Like because मुझे उससे फायदा नहीं हो रहा है. आप डेडिकेटेड हो, वो प्रूव हो रहा है, वो सही है. बट there are other people, like let's say there is a brand called maybe Kesari hai, and different these tools, Cox and Kings and all these guys. Why
राइट.
shouldn't I go with them?
बिकॉज बिग कंपनीज, ओके, बिग कंपनीज में पर्सनलाइज ट्रैवल, पर्सनलाइज असिस्टेंस या पर्सनलाइज सर्विस उतना नहीं मिलता है. एंड इवन इफ मिलता है तो भी वो पर्सनल टच जो रहता है. नाउ इफ आई डोंट हैव वेरी बिग सेटअप, ओके, इफ आई हैव ओनली 10 क्लाइंट्स, सो आई विल पर्सनली नो ईच एंड एवरी क्लाइंट का रिक्वायरमेंट, उसका प्रेफरेंसेस क्या है. बट इन द बिग ब्रांड्स व्हाट हैपेंस व्हेन द स्टाफ चेंजेस, ओके, स्टाफ चेंजेस, ऑटोमेटिकली यू हैव एवरीथिंग टू द न्यू स्टाफ. एंड वो जो पर्सनल टच एंड पर्सनल इंटरेस्ट जो रहता है वो उतना नहीं रहता जो बिग ब्रांड्स के जो स्टाफ में जो रहता है वो. So that is one. Secondly, costing. When the company is big, okay, definitely they have to keep their profit margins very high to, like, to sustain and to cover all the other costs, like, rent is there and other things. But when we are not very big company, okay, that cost is not there, so we definitely can give at good, better costing.
Okay.
The third is experience. The experience what we get, okay, not every staff is as experienced. Okay, I'm saying there must be the people who are more experienced than me, but then definitely जो अपने हाथ में है experience इतने 12-15 साल का, वो definitely count करता है. That makes a lot of difference when we deliver the service. Sorry.
Understood.
Yeah.
Now, I will just bring you to one more point, which is why do corporates travel? According to you, why do they travel?
Corporate travel for their own meetings, like, on time उनको पहुंचना रहता है, जो भी उनका assignment है वहां पे उसके लिए.
ठीक है. एक एक वो हो जाता है जो बहुत ही कट टू कट है कि मुझे पॉइंट ए से
Correct.
पॉइंट बी जाना है.
Right.
The second thing is, in a corporate there is a budget which is for learning and development. A learning and development budget is basically a corporate basically fits in a few crore of rupees or something.
Okay.
For their you can say team members and
Okay.
senior management को वो लोग retreats पे भेजते हैं.
Okay.
Okay, वहाँ पे यानी in terms of you must be listening to team building exercises, वो लोग
True.
ऐसा like
True.
these are the
Or
words.
then they send to their headquarters for their training, next training stores.
हाँ, but मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ कि in like the whole tourism, corporate tourism has a wide variety of things. Okay, now what we spoke of was आप 150 people को पहुंचोगे, okay, in a day, तो आपको 2 लीड मिलेगा.
Correct.
अपने को ग्रोथ है कि ये करना है कि अपन कैसे ये 2 से 5 गुना यानी 10 तक पहुंचा सकते हैं या 5 तक भी पहुंचा दे.
अच्छा. अच्छा.
Okay, because 2 is a okay good number, but
Right.
2 into 20 we said is 40, 5 into 20 is 100.
Correct.
100 leads are any day better than 40 leads is what my understanding.
Absolutely.
So my point is you need to understand like corporate का ये पूरा ecosystem, corporate के ecosystem में travel करते हैं point A to point B, that is okay.
Correct.
That anyone can provide that service. There's nothing new in that. You can also provide it and you should provide it, but you should not advertise that. That is the least interesting service. Personalization, customization जो आपने बोला, that is a very important USP which you are doing. But वो चीज को आपको attach करना पड़ेगा किसी और चीज से. And this is where you need to understand ये learning and development budget जो मैं बोल रहा हूँ.
Okay.
This is for companies like all these pharma companies, all the bigger B2B companies, even software and technology companies, they have this budget. Now this particular budget they have to train and they have to spend it on the training of their people, because अगर वो लोग खुश नहीं रहेंगे, वो लोग को नहीं लग रहा है कि वो लोग grow कर रहे हैं, they will not stick to the company. So companies spend a lot. Now ये spending क्यों interesting है मैं बोल रहा हूँ, because they spend it on trainers.
अच्छा.
अभी ये trainers कौन है? Trainers are like Robin Sharma. Trainers are like Anthony Robbins and so on and so forth. But India में भी trainers है, corporate trainers.
Okay.
Now that means अगर कोई existing बंदा है जो बेच ही रहा है कुछ corporates को, और वो आपको आप उससे connection बनाओ, तो उसके पास तो already corporates रहेंगे.
Right.
So that what I am trying to say is, instead of reaching to corporates directly because they don't know you.
Correct.
your chance of conversion will be faster if you reach through a known contact.
True, true, true.
So that's why I'm saying कि this corporate trainer
हाँ
is
हाँ.
going to be the person जिसको ट्रेनिंग का जरूरत, जो ट्रेन करता है corporates को, और वो ट्रेन कहाँ पे करता है, he actually wants to train them in a elaborate location.
Right, right,
He
right.
wants to train them maybe international, yeah, even India में they will
Mm-hmm.
rent out a 5 star, they will rent out
Okay.
2-3 days ऐसा सब.
Mm-hmm.
Now the point over there is these guys they already are in touch with the corporates.
Mm-hmm.
they their trainings are scheduled. They just
Mm-hmm.
want all their travel plans to be done.
Okay, okay.
ओके, इससे क्या हुआ, आपने कॉर्पोरेट, आपने वो बंदे के लिए चलो कर दिया, बट आप
Mm-hmm.
काम कर रहे हो वो कंपनी के लिए.
Okay, okay.
आपका कनेक्शन बन गया एक बार, सो दे नो कि हे आप ये भी करते हो अनंत, ठीक है, मुझे ये आई जस्ट वांट टू गो फ्रॉम पॉइंट ए टू पॉइंट बी, कैन यू बुक दैट, यू विल से ऑब्वियसली यस.
Okay, okay, okay.
So my point is there are, you know, various angles to this whole system.
Mm-hmm.
There are
Mm-hmm.
corporates which also do international retreats. I know for fact pharma companies spend a
Mm-hmm.
ton of budget outside of India for
Okay,
conventions and all.
okay, okay.
So if you approach pharma companies and tell them ki you have a custom
Mm-hmm.
based tour based or
Mm-hmm.
an itinerary which you can make around their event,
Okay, okay.
because they don't want to hear what you can do for them,
Mm-hmm.
what is your specialty as a person. They want to
Mm-hmm.
hear आप उनके लिए क्या कर सकते हैं.
Okay, okay, okay.
So my whole pitch to these guys will be, भाई आपको ये, आप ये चीजें करते हो,
Right.
आपने इतना बजट स्पेंड किया होगा, मैं आपका
Mm-hmm.
इतना पैसा बचा के दूंगा.
Okay, okay, okay.
बस अभी ये पिच क्यों मैं बोल रहा हूँ करना चाहिए, पैंडेमिक के टाइम पे everyone is going to be you know crying about money first thing.
True, true, true.
So if you can tell someone, dude, मैं पैंडेमिक के टाइम पे पैसा बचा के दूंगा,
Okay, they'll be more interested.
खलास. So my whole point about this whole exercise is, first find out a influencer in the corporate space who
Okay.
is already connected to corporates. Even there are, so all the people who are in that space, like HR companies,
Mm-hmm.
okay, they become like HR company ke owners, they become your target.
Right, very true.
Okay, similarly, people who are in the top management, how do you reach to them? Like
Okay.
अगर CEO के पास आप पहुंच सकते हो, so that
Mm-hmm.
will be the best part. So can you create a piece of content which is around travel but only for CEOs?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Okay, so ये इस तरीके से आपको ये पूरा strategy एक elaborate बनाना पड़ेगा, and then you will have to act on it. It's not कि it's going to be just strategy कर लिया, but
True, true.
because it all sounds good right now,
But when it takes a lot of time and consistency, and like you need to
correct,
be very persistent on following
correct,
up and having that content regularly delivered to them, not just once.
correct. So it's like you should be aware of, now what do corporates want to know, they want to know what conventions do they need to attend. Let's
Okay.
say आप corporates में भी बोलते हो मुझे pharma companies को ही approach करना है, because they have a ton of you know money and they are ready to spend, because we want to approach people who are ready to spend, we don't want to approach people who don't want to spend.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So if you say pharma is the game, then pharma के international क्या क्या conventions है,
Okay.
कहाँ कहाँ पे होने वाले हैं, you need to talk about these things, you need to connect with you know organizers and see कि if you can get deals over there, can you connect with hotels and talk about, like let's say Amsterdam में कुछ हो रहा है convention,
Mm-hmm.
and you know it for a fact कि Amsterdam में XYZ जगह है जहाँ पे you will be able to reach out to people,
Right, right.
and you will be able to maybe book an entire prestigious historic hotel. So अगर वो आपने वहां पे डील किया कि आप उनको बोलो भाई मैं तेरा पूरा होटल बुक कर लूंगा,
Mm-hmm.
तो मुझे आप डील क्या दोगे, एंड यू मेड अ डील लाइक दिस, साइमल्टेनियसली यू आर टॉकिंग टू अ कॉर्पोरेट एंड you make that happen, suddenly you have given that corporate an experience other than themselves.
True. And which not other normal regular travel service provider will not have not thought about it.
हाँ नहीं करेगा वो. So this is, and it's an effort, but this is where your expertise comes to play.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then what, after doing that, after organizing even one such tour, if you publicize that on social media and you say, we don't like, we will get you a very customized thing and show nice images and all those things, people will start trusting you more.
True. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So these are some ways in which right now what I would say is, इसलिए मैं बोल रहा हूँ इंस्टाग्राम आप स्टार्ट करो, और
Okay.
इंस्टाग्राम
Okay.
पे स्टार्ट करो, इंस्टाग्राम और लिंक्डइन पे ये कनेक्शंस बिल्ड करना। कनेक्शन
Okay.
बिल्ड करने के लिए आपको कंटेंट चाहिए रहेगा,
Right.
आपको पोस्ट करना पड़ेगा। इन दैट स्पेस यू विल हैव टू इंटरेक्ट विद अकाउंट्स, यू विल हैव टू गो इनटू देयर डीएम्स एंड मैसेज देम कि हे आई रियली लाइक दिस। होटल्स, प्रॉपर्टीज, इन सबको भी आप फॉलो कर सकते हो।
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Already people are doing this abroad.
Okay.
And so positioning yourself as a tourism company in the pandemic situation, pata nahi kitna is a great thing. But if you
Mm-hmm.
position yourself personal branding के तौर पे as a corporate travel expert
Mm-hmm.
and have something to back that up, suddenly
Okay.
people will trust you,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
right?
Right. Right.
Cool, man. So these are few ideas which are there, which you can work on and see how you can get. So sales
Perfect.
qualified leads आपको मिल जाएगा through influencers, not directly through corporates.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Yeah,
Great. Great. Great.
cool, man. Thanks a
Yes.
lot.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. I highly appreciate it. Thank you so
Awesome,
much.
awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Next, I think Alam is there. Alam is also asking a similar question: ki, how do I increase sales of the product and reduce the cost of acquisition? Again, Alam, the answer will be similar. If you want to increase sales of the product, you need to have a very focused approach कि किसको approach कर रहे हो आप. Okay, if you want to expand on this, I would just unmute you right now, 1 second. Yeah, Alam, we can have a conversation.
Yeah, hi Chief.
Hey,
This is
hey,
Alam.
Alam, how are you?
Hi. All good, all good. Good
Yeah,
session, man.
awesome.
Telling about myself. So we have a SaaS-based company located in Pune. So we're a tech company. And the session that you told, the previous slides, like we observed this for the past 4 or 5 months. Like you said that we also had some goals like generating more leads and all these things. But when we went specific now, it was very demotivating. Ki actually the targeted leads were very less, but we were getting a good lead in terms of people coming in on the website, downloading things, but the actual targeted lead was less. So now my question is like, because of that problem, we did a lot of calls and all, but nothing happened eventually. Now when we focused on the specific group and specific qualified leads and all these things and took them as metrics. Now my question is like, in that sense we have like as for growth hacking we have around 14-15 options or 14-15 activities that we want to try, because no one is sure like this will work or not. Now how to do go about like this activity is going giving me results or not? I mean, how much to try it, doing a particular activity? Like we try for 3 activities, then some of them works, some of them doesn't work. Then how much time should we try to uh, continue with that? So that is one. And second is like, as we go to the targeted audience, then how to actually build more connections into that audience, a very niche audience, how to build leads around that niche. That's my second question basically, because generating more leads and all these things, but
Can
when
you
you
repeat the second question? I lost you.
yeah, can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Chief.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, hello.
Can you, I 1 second, please pardon me. Uh,
No problem.
Alam, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, can you just repeat the second question because I didn't catch that.
Okay, no problem. So basically, the second thing is like, as we are a small market player and we have a niche audience, but those we have to increase those numbers. Those niche people, niche leads or qualified leads that are
Right.
coming in, we have to increase that. Now, when it's a niche market, it's also, you know, that it's very difficult to understand that, it's very difficult to expand that. You can get more lead, but for a particular group, that's something that uh,
Understood.
would be difficult. That is
So,
that is being a difficulty for us basically.
okay. So, can you tell me what exactly is the product or
Okay,
service you're
okay.
dealing in?
Yeah. So it's a SaaS-based product. It's a remote work management software. Uh, so so it's basically for small companies who work with freelancers and people who are not, or contractors. So it's a remote work management software. It has time tracking, project management, resource management, all these things. So currently we're
Okay.
targeting the niche market is the small companies who work with freelancers or contractors. So there are a lot of companies in Singapore or in Bangalore, Pune, who don't have a dedicated team of theirs. They have freelancers and contractors who work for them.
Okay. And can you tell me some competitors in your space?
Yeah. So the competitor could be Toggle. Toggle is one competitor. There's this
Okay.
Harvest. Yeah.
So these are all time tracking software. If I
So
were
these
to
are
believe
just
it.
specific time tracking days.
Right.
So we
Right.
have time tracking. Yeah. So what extra we provide is we provide for these customers, we provide uh, some customizations are there that can be done for a particular customer. So that is something
Understood.
that we have a USP. Yeah.
Okay. So let me get into this quick. Your first, can you just highlight your first question? That is, how much time should we spend on this, right? Activity.
On the so like when we focus go do growth hacking, we have unlimited amount of things that we want to do, but how to prioritize that and
Okay.
how do we go for a particular activity for how much time
Okay.
we think
And second
we
one
should
was
change.
the generating more qualified leads in the specific niche, right?
It's niche, yes.
Okay. Perfect. Now, one of the first things, right, which I want to right off the bat tell you, if you were there for the like initial part of the session also, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
you understood the whole point which I mentioned about losing weight or scoring a
Yes,
date or reading a book.
yes,
That is it. That is the bottom
yes.
line. What you need to do is you need to set a deadline for yourself. कि
Mm.
15 दिन है या 1 महीना है या 3 महीना है, and that is totally
Mm.
dependent on how fast can you action it out. Like if you see action like going on a date with a neighbor, that I have just
Mm.
granted it 15 days because 15 दिन से ऊपर है, यानी मैं पागल हूँ या फिर मुझे एक्शन नहीं लेना.
Mm.
Okay, so you
Okay.
need to keep it very time bound so that you will act on it. 15 days is a
Mm.
good time for me to be, even if I'm nervous to approach that person. At the same time, if
Mm.
I want to create a build up and then approach that person, it's good enough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Second part
Mm-hmm.
is
Yeah.
the example of reading a book. That is,
Mm-hmm.
it is a very cut to cut thing. It is a task. Like bachpan mein we used to get these problems, right? Ki if there is a wall that has to be created of 10 feet by 10 feet, and that 10 feet by
Yeah.
10 feet wall is going to be created in um, let's say 10 days by one person. If there are two people,
Mm-hmm.
how much time will they take?
Okay. Yeah.
So वो क्वेश्चन बहुत सिंपल था या बहुत अच्छा क्वेश्चन है, because that is the same thing which we need to do in our growth hacking. If we find a
Mm.
repetition of task or repetition of something, like reading a page is repetition, so you will become much
Mm-hmm.
better. I bet what will happen is 10
Mm.
pages a day की जगह पे आप 50 पेज भी पढ़ लोगे, and you will find
I
your
agree.
speed. Now, so this is where you need to understand or bifurcate. If the task is repetitive, it is a more simpler task. Okay, so that
Okay.
becomes a
Okay.
very mechanical or mathematical thing. Ki do this many times, you will do it. Like example, one of the growth hacks can be
Mm.
as simple as approaching 10 people who are maybe on LinkedIn, CEOs of a particular company, or
Mm.
maybe who are in charge. So admin, I think, might be in charge of the operations and all this time management and all, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So HR and
Yeah. But when we
admin,
say small companies, it can be like a
the
CEO or
owner.
CTO who would be
Yeah,
responsible
it
because
can be the
the
owner.
owner basically. Yeah.
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 So again, you made a very important point. Ki if it's a small company, so You need to understand one part ki what is the revenue of your target market, like revenue of your target company.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
So if the revenue is, let's say, if it is a SME, or if it is a MSME, or if it is maybe a big ass corporate. If it is a big ass corporate, the lead time will be 6 months.
Okay.
Okay. If it is a
Okay.
SME or MSME, it can be anywhere from 1 to 2 months, according to my experience. But this will
Okay.
require a
Okay.
lot of push on your side. Now,
Okay.
this push which is required in a way that you need to make their onboarding experience very easy and simple and fast. Like if
Hmm.
on day
Hmm.
one, when you meet that person, in that first 5 minutes of the meeting, can you prove them your product's worth?
Hmm.
Like what are the problems they are facing, and can you make them experience it? Because the moment you say that, they will be able to relate ki what exactly needs to be done. Like, say for example, why do I start a session of growth hacking by talking about reading books? Because everyone would relate to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how can you make your product so simple to understand for people? If you talk about Toggle or Harvest, you're right, they are just time trackers. But
Yeah.
what Toggle and Harvest are doing is maybe extensive online marketing, wherein they are reaching out
Hmm.
to people who require this. Now, this brings me to
Hmm.
one more important point: your target market. Your target
Yeah.
market. Can you tell me who is your target market?
So right now it's majorly IT companies, software development companies.
Okay. Now, software development companies might already have, I think, these tools in place because they are IT companies,
Hmm.
right? Like they must be using some
Yeah.
way, shape, or form of a time tracker, or not. You let me know.
So people generally don't. They are actually looking for someone, some things. So some people are using it, but a lot of people are not using it. A lot of people
Okay.
are there who are not using it. So they have a project management system in place like Jira, or something like Asana, but they don't have a time tracking as such right now.
Okay. So for this company, when you say that, I really understand. Like Jira and Asana is there. Okay. Now, what happens is, how does your product work with that? That becomes very imperative.
So
Like no one wants to get into one particular product and use another product for any other thing.
yeah.
Do you
So
guys
just
integrate both?
elaborating on this point, Jeet.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So that's one point. So currently we plan to integrate that because that is something that those people who are not using Jira or Asana, we are not able to target that. So that is one thing. But currently what we are targeting is people who actually use Google Sheets. So there are a lot of companies who use Google Sheets and they don't have enough type tracking software or a project management software. So we provide both of them with some customizations, and that's the
Awesome.
market that we are
Awesome.
targeting.
You
Yeah,
are
the
you
exact target group is that.
okay. Let me ask you one question.
Hmm.
If I, like this question, I have asked multiple times, but I don't think
Sure.
you
Okay.
must have heard it from me. So I would just
Okay.
go be on the risk, but I just want you to answer this. If I want to open up a chai stall, where do I open it up in Mumbai?
In Mumbai,
मुझे चाय
the
बेचनी है, मैं
the
कहाँ पे?
first thing that comes into my mind is beyond any corporate park or a corporate office. That's the best place. If near that I open a small shop also, that would be something that would be very good for me. First
ठीक.
thing that I think of.
Okay. Any other options?
Second I can think of is something like a public bus stop near that, or maybe
Awesome.
railway station.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You have given me the right answer. Railway station. Like if you see the model of any of your McDonald's also, McDonald's जैसे expand कर रहा है बॉम्बे में या even Jumbo King, or even if you see Yeble Chai, or all these places,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
these guys are at railway stations because वहाँ पे सबसे ज़्यादा
Hmm.
फुटफॉल है. कॉर्पोरेट पार्क में इश्यू क्या होता है कि आपको मिलेगा धंधा, ऐसा नहीं है नहीं मिलेगा, बट द इश्यू इज like if you go to BKC, it is difficult to find a tapri. It's as simple as that.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
If I go to Andheri, I might find a tapri next to corporate areas there. But then again, इट्स अ चॉइस, बट चाय जो पीने वाले कस्टमर्स है ना, वो आपको रेलवे स्टेशन पे मिलेंगे सबसे ज्यादा. Why I'm saying this is, you are trying to sell a product to someone. Okay, I might be completely wrong, so don't like
No, 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 no.
don't
It's
get,
fine.
don't get me wrong. But the thing is, you said you are targeting customers who are using Google Sheets, who you feel are going to save a lot of time by using your software.
Yeah.
But what I would say is, I would target people who are actually facing this problem right now, because जो लोग Google Sheet कर रहे हैं ना, वो लोग को ये भी नहीं पता है कि like शायद से ये पता होगा कि ये सॉफ्टवेयर्स होते हैं, but they have not taken that commitment till now. If someone has committed to buying something in that direction, which is your product, then they will buy your product, is what I'm trying to say. Like, if someone has bought a gym membership, then I can sell them whey protein for sure. But if someone is interested in fitness and is thinking about fitness, selling them whey protein is not going to help me. Samjha? So my point is, who is facing the problem right now is who I want to target. It's like a tire company, and a tire company wants to sell tires to people who are aspiring to be buyers versus selling to actual buyers, like who actually are car owners.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is one point, my first point which I would make. So I would say, think of at least also including the target market में people who are actually using Jira or Asana and integration इसके साथ. Okay, because that is, these guys are facing that problem and they will appreciate your product first. Second thing
Yeah.
is, you said contractors and all. The major problem and the most disorganized phase in this area is of architects, interior
अच्छा.
designers.
Okay.
क्या होता है, आपको एक इंसाइट देता हूँ. इंटीरियर डिजाइनर्स जो होते हैं, they are mostly freelancers themselves. Okay, most of them. There are companies also,
Okay.
and you could approach companies and the companies would be there, but the companies would not invest in actual contractors of their own or actual manpower.
Okay.
Like, they would not invest in a carpenter unless it's a very big company. So what normally
Okay.
happens is, they feel carpentry and ये सब job के लिए लोग तो मिल ही जाएंगे dime a dozen.
हाँ.
Now, what you can do is, then imagine giving them your solution and telling them you could connect with your contractors, you can locate them, and you can also track them out here कि कितना time वो लोग spend कर रहे हैं on site. And project management भी आपने बोला है. These guys
Yes.
want project management, but they don't know where to list it out. So
Oh.
there's one space which is there, because I have experience with architects and interior designers. That's why I'm saying these guys
Okay.
will appreciate this, because they do not have anything like that which they use. Like, I
Okay.
have the architects who I know, and I have introduced them to Trello, and they have appreciated it like no ends bound.
Oh. Okay.
They were like,
Great.
"Hey, dude, you have saved so much of my time." The point is, Trello के साथ भी Harvest का integration होता है.
Yes, होता है, right.
So my point is, जो actual project management software यूज कर रहे हैं, वो लोग को एक टारगेट करो जो एक्चुअली ये प्रॉब्लम को फेस कर रहे हैं, बट उनके पास कोई सोल्यूशन ही नहीं है अभी तक. उनको आप टारगेट कर रहे हो, बट इन आईटी में नहीं, दूसरे क्रॉस डाइवर्जन यानी क्रॉस मार्केट्स में ट्राई दिस आउट.
So when you say कि architect company, right, जो क्योंकि architect company बहुत सारे interior designers जो होते हैं वो सारे freelancers उनके साथ काम करते हैं. Architect company would be the best. It would be a good option to target them, right?
Yeah, because so I will give you an example. There is a architect. There is a company called TPA. So TPA is Talati and Pantaki. Okay, these guys are they've got a massive office in Worli, and they do construction, or they do architecture for sites, properties in India and abroad. How the business or how the organization structure of an architect's company is, they have a principal architect, under the principal architect we
अच्छा.
hold associate.
Okay. Okay.
तो
Okay.
व्हाट हैपेंस इज आर्किटेक्ट की कंपनी का स्ट्रक्चर बहुत फनी होता है, एक आर्किटेक्ट है और बाकी सब
Hmm.
सीनियर आर्किटेक्ट है, उसके नीचे जूनियर
सब
आर्किटेक्ट्स.
juniors हैं.
दैट मीन्स देयर इज नो कारपेंटर इन देयर.
अच्छा.
मीन्स
Okay.
उनका पूरा धंधा ये इस पे ही चलता है कॉन्ट्रैक्टर्स के साथ.
Contractors के साथ.
Yeah, so they will have project managers at the end of it who are also architects or draftsmen, and that's it. That's the company structure. They do not keep carpenters, they do not keep contractors on their pay. They take them on a project.
Yeah.
So to track them would be imperative. Right. So this is just an insight which I'm giving, and these are the kind of markets who you want to get into. So imagine positioning your product in a very different way, like uska ek vanilla version. Just try this out. Now this particular experiment, give it 3 months of time, because you are getting into a new space. You will want to understand that. अभी जो
Yeah.
आपका
Yeah.
प्रोडक्ट है जिस भी फॉर्मेट में, आई वुड जस्ट से catch 10 architects, okay, talk to them, introduce them to this somehow, and maybe make a webinar, put it out there how you can save time. Okay, and your buzzword for your company is how you can save time. That's it.
Yes.
So
Yes.
you need to
Buzzword is
talk
that.
about time is money. If I can save you 5 minutes, it is not 5 minutes of your time, or if I'm saving you 5 hours, it might be
It's the
50,000
money.
rupees.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's your pitch, I feel, and that
Yes.
pitch itself will get you a lot of eyes. Right. So
Okay.
my point is again, जो ये काम है अभी, ये ग्रोथ है, अगर मैं बोल रहा हूँ दिस इज एंटरिंग इनटू अ न्यू मार्केट, व्हाट आई वुड
New
जस्ट डू
market.
इज आई वुड पिक अप मे बी 2-3 architects or someone, and I would just free में मेरा सॉफ्टवेयर दे दूंगा. So that's a growth hack, right? Premium. In SaaS space
Yeah.
models,
Yeah.
premium is the
It's
number
premium.
one growth hack which people give. He use my
Yes,
product.
अभी हम वही try कर रहे हैं. But I
हाँ.
think that's why some different group is also required जो आपने बताया ना. That is
हाँ,
also-
so use my product for free. अभी क्या है, IT वाले लोग ट्राई करके थक चुके हैं वो सारी चीजें.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So if
Agreed.
you get into a new space, these people will be like, oh shit, क्या है ये ऐसा. And you have to make it case by case, explain to them. You will have to invest into some amount of time for educating these guys on these things.
Yeah. Maybe we have to change the marketing strategy also because we currently do only on LinkedIn. I don't know how much active they are on LinkedIn. Architects are on LinkedIn. Maybe we
Architects
have
के
to
लिए
change the
LinkedIn
mode
है,
as well.
आपका LinkedIn is good. The second part would be Instagram and Pinterest.
Instagram. अच्छा. Instagram. Okay.
ठीक है. So these are few hacks. Maybe if you have anything else, maybe we can even reach out later and we can talk about it. But this is what I would suggest. You know, approach it in this way, and you might see a different result. And generating more qualified niche customers, the answer is the same. Your target market. Your target market and your target proposition to them. Your positioning to them has to be very simple to understand. Like if you go to Harvest right now, this is Harvest, right? And Harvest is, if you see, my clients pay me faster. I wish time tracking just worked where I work.
Work there. I work.
I wish I knew how much my projects. Now, these are all problem areas which people are facing, who are wasting their time. Now, this is where time tracking software for those who value insight. So this is for people who are actually like, look at their customers. They are not going after your market.
Yes. Yes.
So this is where you can be assured कि ये market आपका जो है वो तो untapped रहेगा ही, but यहाँ से what can you understand and reach out to them. Like इसका क्या simplified version आप कर सकते हो. Sprint के लिए एक कोई भी effort के लिए I would say put in at least 2 to 4 weeks. Like 2 to 4 weeks of execution. Not planning. Planning should not be included in that. Planning is separate. Yeah. Okay, people are saying there's a lot of background disturbance. So I would really appreciate if we continue this conversation later on, but I hope this helps you.
Yes. Yes. It helps me. It gives me good insight.
Cool, man. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank
Yep.
you.
Take care. So with that, guys, yeah, so those are few ways in which we can actually, start looking at this very differently. The questions which I am asking are the same. Like, product क्या है वो अपने को समझना है. Who is my target market? Okay, who are my competitors? What is the company revenue which I am looking at? Like, the target company का revenue क्या है? Okay, because this will help you achieve that USP. What is your USP of the tool? And the time, this one particular thing is the most simplest thing. Like, I'll give you an example in terms of I'll give you a particular example. Now, I do these webinars. I've been doing these consistently for the last, I think, 4 5 months, I guess. And I have done almost more than 20 plus webinars right now. The whole thing which I understood from the whole webinar experience, if I if I were to ask you guys, ki behind this webinar which I am putting in, how much amount of time am I putting? Okay, in terms of the value which you guys are getting, that is one part, but how much effort is going on my side? Can you guys give me an approximation कि एक webinar के पीछे मुझे कितना time डालना पड़ रहा है in terms of hours? I would really appreciate okay, 8 to 10 hours. How much time am I putting behind delivering these webinars? 3 hours, 1 week. Okay. So people are saying 8 to 10 hours, 3 to 4 hours, 1 week, all these things. I'll tell you the actual amount of time. Okay. The actual amount of time is 45 minutes. I kid you not, I'm putting in 45 minutes of my time to get to this webinar, to start talking to you guys. And that 45 minutes is just before the webinar. The whole point of this is repetition. This is what I have been doing for the past 3.5 years. I don't need to now put in 1 week or 3 hours also. If I put in 8 to 10 hours, I would consider myself कि भाई बहुत ज़्यादा time waste कर दिया. Like, I know these webinars are very practical for the sake of getting things done, meeting you guys, solving your problems, and that's the whole output that I want. So I come to my sheet, I start working on it, and that's it. Okay, and then rest is completely live. Uh, the next part, let's look at few examples, a few stories of who have done it before. I guess few people might be knowing this, but when Airbnb started, right? Airbnb is an old company now. It must have almost been like what 12 years old or something, 12 plus years old maybe. So when they started off, it was just a very simple idea कि एयर बेड होगा किसी के घर पे और वो बेड जो है किसी ने रेंट पे दिया. Okay, and for Anand this will be interesting how Airbnb got their first few customers. What they used to do is they used to go to areas where people are holding conventions, and they used to ask people if they can let someone stay in their homes. So they actually did it on ground. They went, agar pata chala Mumbai mein conference hai, they would come to Mumbai, they would find people who are interested to give their one room away for rent or something, and then they would start selling it to people. So they did it in total guerrilla style. Now, one of the growth hacks which they employed was they understood few people, the target market is looking at a cheap, you can say, homestay or something. नाउ चीप होम स्टे यूएस में लोग कहाँ पे देखते थे, या चीप होम स्टे जो देखता था बंदा, वो बंदा एक पर्टिकुलर पर्सोना का है, एंड दैट पर्सोना सर्व्स अ लॉट ऑफ क्रेग्सलिस्ट. क्रेग्सलिस्ट वाज ऑनलाइन क्लासिफाइड, इट्स स्टिल देयर आई गेस, जहाँ पे इट्स लाइक ओएलएक्स जैसा. ओके, ओएलएक्स का बहुत अर्लियर वर्जन इज क्रेग्सलिस्ट. एंड क्रेग्सलिस्ट पे क्या होता था कि इफ आई वांट टू सेल समथिंग, लाइक आई हैव गॉट my old cycle and I want to sell it, I will just put up an ad, put up a photo, and I would sell it. And people would buy that. Airbnb realized that if they put up their apartments over there, then people are buying that. And that's what they started doing on Craigslist. And that was their growth hack. Through that, they actually got paying customers. Okay. Similarly, Dropbox is something which was way initially, you can say, released before even Google Drive. Now, cloud storage abhi is become like, very much popular and everyone takes it for granted. But Dropbox was released at a time when cloud storage was not actually a popular deal. So at that point, when people wanted to store documents online and everything and share those files, Dropbox was one of the only solution. So what they did to introduce their offering to people and all, they started looking at things in a way कि if you sign up for the service and you refer this to a friend, okay, then they will give you 250 MB free. And the maximum amount of MBs that you can collect was around, I think, 10 GB or something like that. Yeah, 4 5 GB. So that means you would have to claim that you would have to refer their service to someone, and those people would have to sign up. So this is what I also had done at that point. This is, I'm talking about around 8 years back or something. So 8 9 years back, I started using Dropbox and I started sharing files randomly with people, how we do it on Google Drive today. But I started also asking my customers to sign up for the service. When they would sign up, I would get 250 MB. Then I maxed out my GB. I think I got all the GBs which they could offer for free within a week or so. So this is how Dropbox actually made their few customers initially. OnePlus, we all know it's a phone company which is now so popular and it's called as the flagship killer and all these things. When they released their phones in the market, they released it only on Amazon stores and they released it only with certain secret invites. So to get a OnePlus invite, people would, share it with each other. कि अगर मेरे पास invite है, I can send you another invite. So what they did with that is they created scarcity. They created a whole FOMO, which is fear of missing out experience, and that's how people started, circulating the brand. And wo market hote hote, OnePlus became the brand that we are seeing right now. Today they have their own physical stores also. It's also available in Chroma and all these places. Earlier it was just online, and that is a growth hack. HubSpot, again, a very popular sales marketing CRM software, which is online, completely cloud based. These guys offer you free CRM. You heard that right. They offer you free CRM. They offer you a free chatbot, and it is one of the finest in the market. And why they are offering it free? Because they know if you sign up for that, you will start experiencing their product. Once you are experiencing their product, you will be introduced to their marketing. Once you are introduced to their marketing, you will talk about them. That will spread a positive word of mouth, and people will start downloading HubSpot and they will start becoming paying customers. So they have understood this whole ecosystem, and that's how HubSpot is also doing this. Okay. The CRM is HubSpot, right? So uh, this is how people are using these things. I'll get to the next part, which is content hacking. Now, we talked about growth hacking and we said कि अपने को grow करना है जल्दी within a particular period. That is growth hacking. What is content hacking? One of the main things which we want to push out for our growth online on social media channels or a website or SEO is content. Without content, all these digital channels are nothing for anyone. You can just add connections on LinkedIn, but usse kuch hone nahi wala hai. Unless you have something to talk about which is interesting, people don't want to listen to it, right? Now this is where content hacking comes into play. Content hacking is about just two things. Okay, one is you need to think about structure, and second thing is you need to think about limits. Okay, one second. When I say structure, what I mean by that is imagine a social media post, and social media post में आप क्या कर सकते हो? The simplest form of content which you can just immediately post. Like right now, if you after the webinar you want to post something, you can immediately post is you can just go online on maybe LinkedIn or Instagram, whichever your social media is, go to certain topics that interest you personally and post about that. If they are connected with your business, then talk about those things. Like there is Hetal, she has asked an elaborate question about publishing more books and getting target customers and all. One of the main things is she needs to start posting more content. Now, content क्या post करें? Content post करो not about the book but about other interests around the book. Like the people who would use that particular book might be interested in things like meditation, alignment. They will be interested in things like manifestation. So if you give a positive vibe to someone through your content, Hetal, they will start appreciating you. So you need to do research ki what is the kind of content that works for your target. So this is where you just need to do a simple thing. Have 10 accounts that you follow which will be your source for those books, sorry, source for those posts. Like this is similar to, imagine there are people, so what is, imagine what is news. News is nothing else but reporting what is happening. Okay, now that means कुछ लाइव हो रहा है, हाँ, दुनिया में, एंड कोई जाके वो चीज को इतना बढ़ा चढ़ा के बोल रहा है कि people are paying attention to it. Now, in a similar way, there are things happening in your space wherein your target customer, let's say, is someone into IT. Then you know for sure कि in IT what is happening with the pandemic and IT ka situation. And you talk about there are more job cuts which are happening. Okay, but job cuts to hote rahega. That is part and parcel of life. Okay, and you still tell them कि things will become better in some way, shape, or form. So if you give that reassurance to people, people want that. And if you get it from a valid source, then they will appreciate you for it. What do I mean by valid source? There are people who are actually into, talking only about alignment and manifestation and mandalas and all these things. So that is where I would say ki you need to communicate these ideas to people in a simpler format. Like what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to demystify marketing, right? So similarly, you can demystify alignment, you can demystify connection, you can demystify de-stressing, you can demystify manifestation, and that is what is going to help you reach out to people. Okay, when I say think in limits, the whole idea which is there is ki you need to put yourself on a timer, you need to talk about it in a very simple way कि every day I want to make at least one or two posts. And these posts, if it is Hetal, if it is for your drawing book, what I would recommend is एक post तो आपका खुद का drawing book का page होना चाहिए. Imagine just filling up one page with color, okay, and it can be different colors, and taking a picture of that. Imagine जितने लोगों को आपने distribute किया होगा वो book, हर एक को बोलो कि ये पेज जो है एक एक इमेज जो है आपको दे per day. And when they give you that images, obviously your friends and family will do that initially. So ask them to do it, get them like धमकाओ डराओ कैसे तो, but get it done. Take a image and post it. Talk about themselves also. Talk about them in a way ki who they are and what they achieved by coloring that page. How did they feel before? How did they feel after? This content is UGC. UGC is user generated content. Initially, Hetal, I feel this is the kind of content which will give you a lot of traction because people want to hear stories of people who are getting, you can say, results from using your book, or they are appreciating the use of your book. So this is how I would say, and this is possible for anyone and everyone. Even Anand, who was talking about, you can say, tourism. Imagine right now pandemic hai, tourism nahi chal raha hai, but if Anand reaches out to his old customers and asks them ki what do you miss about travel, okay, what do you miss about tourism, where is the next destination where you want to go, and you take live videos of people and push that is going to connect, because वो बंदे को आपने highlight किया और वो बंदे को आप tag करोगे and that banda will share it on their social media, your channel will get traction. So this is Initially, everyone needs to come to at least minimum of 10,000 followers on Instagram as soon as possible. So for this, the growth hack which I am giving is UGC, user generated content से आप वो reach out कर सकते हो. आपने पोस्ट किसी और का किया, उनको टैग किया, वो बंदा शेयर करेगा, वो बंदा जब शेयर करेगा आपको टैग करेगा, पीपल विल सी ओ आई लाइक दिस पेज because this guy, because let's say Mr. X likes it, so I like this page, and that's how it works, right? So this is how I would say about content. Make it as simple as possible. Do not make it complicated. Do not go to beautify it more than it is required. If it looks okay enough to push it out, push karo. आगे जाके you guys will make money, you guys will make better content. But right now the whole idea is come में दम, less is more. Okay. So in terms of content, this is what I would like to add right now. The repurpose. Now, content can be repurposed. This is again making it faster. This is content hacking. आपने एक वीडियो देखा या आपने एक ब्लॉग पढ़ा. Okay, this video can be about anything, about your topic, or about it. It need not be your own video. You can use a video or a blog which you are reading. Out of that, what is your take on some points? Create a social content based on that. If I so yesterday I was seeing a video on um, the most weirdest topic, but you might say which is how to correct audio on audition, vocal audio on audition. तो मैंने एक घंटे का एक वीडियो देखा. Now out of that video I just learned three things it takes to create good audio editing. So this is where I started understanding कि it's just 3 steps and it's not 1 hour content. So it is as simple as, if we look at it from a way, that 1 hour video just showed me 3 main points which I extracted. I can save someone's time by just putting out these 3 points on social media. So I'll just create a post, point 1, point 2, point 3. That's it. Okay. Similarly, email भी बना सकता हूँ मैं. Imagine you are reading these blogs and videos किसी और का, आपका खुद का नहीं है. Again, I am saying, and you can make an email for your target customers. Hi, this week I saw these 3 4 blogs which are really good and useful for you. I especially thought about you while seeing this. This will be helpful for you. This is for Alam. If Alam makes this kind of a personalized email and helps people save time. Hi, I was going through the internet and about saving time, and these are 3 posts which I really would appreciate if you guys would check out. Okay, and those 3 posts should be that valuable that people get their time, get their time saved. So that's the email that you have to send. There's nothing, no content to be created out here. The third thing is same content goes on WhatsApp. So that means you guys are actually not creating content. You guys have created only social content, and वो social content जो आपने है repurpose किया है WhatsApp पे, email पे, and that's it. So this is how content hacking at the very basic level works. There are more advanced ways to do this, but I don't want to get into that. I just want to get you guys started right now, and then later on we can obviously talk about more advanced things. There have been, like, I have covered few of the things in my past recordings also, like past webinars also, which you can visit. But this is what I would really appreciate if you guys could go through these. I hope you guys are on track with me on this. If you guys appreciate content hacking, please press 1 and send in the chat. Next is instant growth hacks. What can you do right now, okay, to get some results? This is what you can do right now. You can first of all have an email signature. We send so many emails to people, so having an email signature is very important. Email signature में क्या होगा? Your name. It need not be a HTML signature or something. You just need your name, your designation, your social media links, all your social media links where you are active. If you are not active, don't include that social media, and your phone number and your website. That's it. That needs to be there in an email signature. That is point number 1. Second is, send a WhatsApp message to your you can say friends and family or connections who you want to follow your page. Okay, this is something which we do not do. We feel sometimes I don't. We feel embarrassed to ask people to follow us. So I would say here you need to be little besharam and you need to actually do this. Okay. One of the other things now, this is even there's one more person you could follow for growth hacks. Okay. So there's this site called OKDork. This is Noah Kagan, and Noah Kagan is a like he's an entrepreneur and all those things. But this guy talks about growth hacking quite a bit, and all his tips are on growth hacking. He's right now working on his YouTube channel also, so you could check him out on YouTube. But one of the things which really helped, which is Noah Kagan's, you can say, he basically recommended one particular growth hack way back, is we are embarrassed to ask people for something. Okay, whenever we want to ask something, we are embarrassed. So what he has exercise is, go to a Starbucks, ask them for a discount. Okay, so and you would feel nervous, you would feel like, how the hell are they going to give me a discount, why will they give a discount? And even if it's a 10% discount, ask them for it, and you would be surprised, people give you discount. I went into a Starbucks, I tried that out, they gave me free coffee. So ये तो अलग अलग ही मेरे साथ इंसिडेंट हो गया. बट माय पॉइंट इज, people give anything and everything if you ask them. The problem is we feel embarrassed, and that's what I'm trying to say कि ऐसा कुछ है नहीं, किसी को फर्क नहीं पड़ता. आज आप पूछोगे, कल वो भूल जाएंगे आपको. So do not take this as an obstacle. Ask people, talk to random people. We are right now on this session. There are more people in this session. Just ask them for anything and everything. Ask people and friends for recommendations and connects in the industry. Right now, during the pandemic, you can turn to your friends and family and ask them, hey, do you know that guy in your company? Can you connect me with the HR of your company? Can you connect me with the CEO of your company? And they will be more than happy. Talk to them with truth. Talk to them with the idea ki this is the pandemic, there has been a situation, I am right now, transitioning from this job to that job or starting something of my own. And when you tell that point, no one is going to tell you no. Okay, because you need to understand, and the reason why no one tells no, or by default, is people want to help people. People are embarrassed to help people also. Hitil, I have been sending. No, no, no. I am glad you brought that up. I have sent it to few people, but what is happening is per day जब मैं वो भेज रहा हूँ Skillshare का subscription, they give me 5 people जिसका मैं नाम डाल सकता हूँ, फिर वो आगे जाता है. So I am following that list. So few of the attendees have got it, but I will complete that. I will make sure you get it today. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. But it's awesome that you put this into action. Okay, awesome. So make a list of 10 people who you want to connect in 2021. The year is ending. We know ki there are few things in the past year we wanted to do, we have not done. There are few things which we were not even going to do last year. Okay, we have been procrastinating it for many years. Who are the 10 people who you want to connect in 2021? These people can be your friends, family. It can be someone even who you want to talk to but you have not been speaking to. And also maybe someone from your company, your boss, or someone who can help you take that leap of faith. So this is how I would say, make this is the right time, make a list, act on it. That's it. Okay, and what you do is, more often than not, you would be surprised, when I talk about these 10 people, it can also be big names. Okay, and you would be surprised, people respond to email. And this is there's a very I will tell you a very short story. But what I did when I was actually so I was actually a training assistant at an institute, okay, way back, like this is early parts of my career. And I was a training assistant for animation. So I my background is that I was a computer animator. And what I understood in during that times is India में training computer का या character animation का अच्छा नहीं होता है. So what I wanted to do is I used to surf online lot of things, and there was this one guy who was a Disney animator called Jason Ryan. This guy released a training series and he was releasing it, so उन्होंने demo release किया था, and when I saw that demo and I was like कि dude, this is it. This guy has the you know, has all the information that I need, and I need that information right now to actually become better at my job. So what I did at that point, this is the time, if you just to give you a benchmark, this is the time when internet connections were 64 kb per second. Okay, so during the era where we used to use a dial-up modem, I actually wrote an email to this guy, and I told him, he was doing online training. I told him, Jason, you are doing this. It's awesome. But you know what? In India, we have a serious internet issue, and I have been trying to stream your videos. They are not been streaming. Is it okay if I download them? And I had actually found a loophole to download them. So I told him, I have found a loophole to download them. Is it okay if I use it that way? एंड आई टोल्ड हिम कि इंडिया में ये सब डाउनलोड और ये सब बहुत इजीली लोग करते हैं, सो देयर इज नो अमाउंट ऑफ सिक्योरिटी व्हिच at that point he could put over there. What happened with that email is he actually reverted back to me within 2 days and he asked me, hey, can you become my beta tester? And I didn't even ask him for content right now. I just wanted to connect with him because I know it will be a great connection. I could talk to him anytime or something. And he said, do you want to become a beta tester? I said, okay, that sounds great. Obviously, why not? Guess what? He gave me more than $1,000 worth of content for free at that point. So this is what happens when you reach out to people, send them email. So imagine I was in India and I wanted to learn character animation, and I am learning it from someone who is directly from Disney. Okay, that's what can happen. And if that doesn't make you guys feel wow, okay, I need to send that email, I don't know what will, right? The last part to this is, if you guys are not active on Instagram, I would say get active. Instagram and LinkedIn, these two are the platforms that you need to be online on in 2021. Because Instagram pe there is reels which is happening, where people are seeing crazy amount of organic growth. The second part about LinkedIn, LinkedIn is also a platform where you're getting organic growth. Obviously you guys are here for marketing and sales ka gyan, so that's why I'm saying these two platforms are where traction is there in marketing and sales online. So you need to be present, you need to start posting, get outside your comfort zone, start posting. Even if it's bullshit, start saying it. Okay, till the point someone comes and tell you it is bullshit. And when they come and tell you it is bullshit, what you tell them is, tell me how to be better. Don't try to defend yourself. Because if someone is trying to call out your bullshit, say, I am doing bullshit, you tell me how can I be better. And that's where, you know, people will change. Imagine people, like, there is a lot of cringe content which is gaining traction on these channels, and if you guys have some amount of content where you want to build your business, you can actually be out there, right? And that's what I wish for you guys to do. So these are instant growth hacks. You can just start on this right now. Even if you post one post per day, okay, imagine एक post से if you get, let's say, I'll give you a worst case scenario. 10 post आप डालोगे, you will get 5 followers. Okay, if you put 10 posts, you'll get 5 followers. That means if I want to get, now this is the math which I'm talking about, and that's what growth hacking works on. If I get 10 post pe 5 followers, that means 100 post pe 50. Okay, 1000 posts पे 100 पोस्ट पे 50, नहीं, सॉरी गलत हुआ, 10 पे 5. Let's do it simpler way. Okay, what I was saying is 10 post पे 5 followers. Okay, That means when you will do 100 posts, you will get 50 followers. 1000 posts, you'll get 500 followers. If you do 10,000 posts, you will get 5,000 followers. And if you do 1 lakh posts, you'll get 10,000 followers. These are very stupid numbers that I have put in. 10 पोस्ट पे 5 फॉलोअर नहीं मिलते हैं, 10 पोस्ट पे उससे ज़्यादा मिलेंगे अगर आपका पोस्ट अच्छा है. But I am saying, if you even see the gradation here, if you want to make, I would start looking at growth hacking in a very simple way. 1 lakh posts, 10,000 followers. Okay. That means I need to make 1 lakh posts. It is physically impossible right now to make 1 lakh posts in a day, right? But there is content which is there online everywhere. Okay, on Instagram, people are saying 6 posts per day is what you need to make. Okay, so that means 10 lakh, 1 lakh अगर मैं पकड़ता हूँ, and if I divide it by 6, 16,000 days लगेंगे मुझे यहाँ तक पहुँचने के लिए. और मुझे ये चीज़ जो है करना है within 3 months. Okay, the only imperative, the only way to do this in 3 months is, can you guys post these many posts in the next 3 months? Any ideas? 1 lakh posts and get 10,000 followers. Does that make sense? Can you do this? Hello? Repost. Yeah, repost is a good idea. I like the way Pooja is thinking. But still, Pooja, what I would say is 1 lakh post seems very unlikely, right? Even repost ke point of view say. The point which I'm trying to make is, if you see follow accounts or checkout accounts which are getting more than 10,000 followers, and you will realize they have not made 1 lakh posts. Okay, what you need to do is, they would have made, I would say, 1,000 posts. 1,000 posts आपको अगर आप करोगे ना, you will get 10,000 followers. Now the way to do this would be 333 posts in a month. Okay, so if it is 333 posts in a month, that means in a day 10 posts. I'm saying 10 पोस्ट भी नहीं, आप अगर 2 पोस्ट भी करोगे या 1 पोस्ट भी करोगे, you are going to get more than 10 followers, provided your content is good. How you can be sure that you will create good content? You need to follow certain people who are at their prime in your industry. Okay, you need to follow people who are going to be the leaders in your space. And once you do that, what you need to do is follow them, understand what is their content which they are posting. So let's look at this. If I go to Instagram, and this is again, I'm going to someone like, let's say, manifestation journal. I'll just search a hashtag, which is hashtag manifestation journal, and I am seeing these guys. And there is this particular page which is Humanhood Official. Now, if we see their content, what they are trying to publish, they're getting good traction. At least I would say 393 people उन्होंने शायद से boost भी किया होगा. But the whole point over here is 200 posts, 1,500 followers. Okay, that means the ratio which is there, 200 posts. So let's just do this. 1,500 divided by 200. 7.5 followers per post approx. Okay, this ratio is a much better ratio than what I was giving, and this will be even different if you see other accounts. And if you start pushing out, let's say, user generated content, you will get a much better reach also. So 1 second. Okay, so I'm checking out Tony Robbins. 1100 posts, 5.4 million followers. Obviously, the person is a personality. That's why. But my point is 1100 posts. Okay, even other people, like no one has made, this guy Gary Vee has made 6,370 posts. 10,000 posts bhi nahi bane, but 8.7 million followers. Okay, I have not seen someone post 1 lakh posts. Is what I'm trying to get to. That means the ratio of posts is very different. The main change is your content. If your content is good, people are going to follow you, and that's where you need to work on your content. So content hacking is just the start. Actual, you can say, fire will be there when you start posting original content which is you. That is where personal branding comes in, which I mentioned earlier in the conversation. So my only wish for you guys is to start now, okay, so that in the next year you get all the success that you deserve. And with that, we have come to the end of this webinar. It was a great session. Thanks a lot for your time, guys. If you want to reach out to me, you can reach out to me on Insta, LinkedIn, email at these addresses. If there are any questions or something which you have, please reach out and feel free to ask me anytime. It's always amazing to interact with you guys, and happy new year in advance. Okay, we'll catch up in the next year. Next year, the first session I think is on creating a new website. So that is something which is happening on the second, I believe. Also, if you were to, if you found this session useful, right? I bet you will love what we have on our website. So if you go to synclarity.in, there is a tab called webinar. All our past content, which I have been doing for the last 5 to 6 months, is out there. So you can check out. So there are interesting topics like, social media, whether to go for organic or paid. We did a live blog writing. That is one of my favorite episodes, because writing a live blog, and which is around, I think, 14 to 1500 words, was challenging and interesting at the same time. How do you create content? There's a lot of stuff for people who want to create content, but they are, putting out blocks on themselves. So how do you write for advertisements? You do not have to be a designer to create content. Get double the work done in half the time. Okay, this is for productivity. What do you do on LinkedIn? How do you upgrade your personal branding? Content marketing hacks are there. The top 10 marketing tools. This was also an interesting session, which I would recommend you guys to check out. So check out synclarity.in/webinars. I'll put the link so that you guys can reach out there. So guys, with that, thanks a lot for attending, and thank you for sparing the time on a Saturday, especially during these days where we are ending this year, which has been interesting, quite interesting, and look forward to the next year, I must say. So thank you guys. Please take care and all the best on your endeavors. Bye bye.